Planned Parenthood finally released their annual report. Hey, Pro-Life Gen, I'm Kristan Hawkins. Welcome to this How to Win This Week episode on the Explicitly Pro-Life podcast. After more than a year and a half since releasing its last annual report, Planned Parenthood, the abortion Goliath, finally dropped their last annual report. And we're not going to let it go unnoticed, even though they released it on a Friday night right after Queen Elizabeth died. Abortion is up. Planned Parenthood has continued its trend of increasing abortion and how many children they kill every year. The report sadly showed that 383,460 children were killed inside the walls of Planned Parenthood facilities all over the United States in 2021. This is an increase of 8.5% since 2020. Pro-life researcher Dr. Michael New analyzed these numbers and found that Planned Parenthood abortions now make up approximately 41% of the abortions committed in the United States. This is up big time. Planned Parenthood is the single largest abortion vendor in the United States, period. What else is going on with Planned Parenthood? Health services are down. While Planned Parenthood's abortions are going up, their actual health services continue to drop. Dr. New found that the cancer screenings, for example, fell by over 30%, while women tests were down by 39%. STD tests were down 17.4%, and pregnancy tests fell by more than 14%. These are massive numbers. They aren't just little dips that are statistically insignificant. In fact, over the last 20 years, the number of abortions committed by Planned Parenthood affiliates has increased by an astounding 80%, and prenatal services have declined by 43%. The next thing we have to look at on Planned Parenthood's annual report is the taxpayer funding portion, how much you and I are contributing to this. Along with abortion, that's the other thing that's going up at Planned Parenthood. And that's in spite of rampant Medicaid fraud at Planned Parenthood affiliates, raking in large sums of money illegally from federal small business assistance programs established during the COVID pandemic. Remember those headlines? In 2021, Planned Parenthood took $633 million from taxpayers like you and me in government grants and reimbursements, a 2.5% increase from 2020. Their money went up while their goods services continued to decline. And since the Biden administration was quick to repeal the Trump administration's Protect Life rule, Planned Parenthood will now be eligible for even more government funding through Title X grants. Finally, one more piece of bad news coming from Planned Parenthood's annual report is a new business that they've established. They have managed to find another way to manipulate and abuse Americans and make more money, and that's by dispensing wrong sex hormones. In fact, Planned Parenthood has claimed that it is the second largest purveyor of wrong sex hormones in our nation. Putting profits over people may be the name of Planned Parenthood's game. But at a moment when Americans are struggling to out-earn inflationary spikes at the gas pump and the grocery store and are unsure of their own financial futures, the U.S. government's brazen prioritization of a giant corrupt corporation over hardworking taxpayers is literally a slap in the face. The best thing that could happen next for Planned Parenthood is for them to shut down and make reparations to all of its surviving victims until the end of time.